Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Breaking news. Lagos State to relax lockdown in 7 days. Wow. This is good news. Thank God. Victory at last. People can now go about their normal life and activity. Thank God. Thank God for this. This is good news. Let's go to the news. Breaking news. Lagos State government to relax lockdown in 7 days. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, Lagos State Governor, says his government will review the nearly 3 weeks long lockdown in the state in the next 7 days. The governor at the second virtual meeting with chief executive officers, CEOs, on the COVID-19 business, challenged and support for the challenges and the support that has been given during this time, assures them that strategic realization of the lockdown may be implemented soon. The meeting was convened under the agency of the Nigerian Employers Constitutive Association and attended by 28 managing directors, CEOs of organizational businesses and companies in Nigeria. Sanwo-Olu also promised the CEOs that he would speak to the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, Mr. Godwin Emefiele, to address the issue of changes on cash deposits and checks clearance, especially during the period of the lockdown. The governor would also speak with the managing director of the Nigerian Port Authority, Ms. Hadiza Usman, to facilitate the fast-tracking of clearance of essential raw materials from Lagos Port, as well as speaking with his colleagues in the Nigerian Governor Forum to enhance the ease of access to passage for businesses in their state. More assistance will be given to businesses, organizations involved in packaging to ensure them to support other essential sectors. The governor said, however, sort of assurance of the capital of business community that supply and distribution of essential goods and products will continue in the state. He urged them to ensure stability of price during this critical period and post-COVID-19 period, as the purchasing power of the masses will likely be weakened and advantageously impacted the economy. Mr. Sanwo-Olu also urged businesses to endeavor to ensure that job security is guaranteed. He assured them that his office would be open for further collaboration and suggestion in writing from organizational bodies on how to drive growth development in Lagos State. The government has set up a post-COVID-19 economic stimulus agencies with the view of fast-tracking economic recovery, he said, adding he will invite organized businesses to breakfast or lunch session within 1 month after the COVID-19 pandemic to discuss and review how to strengthen the collaboration. Sanwo-Olu also addressed the security challenges threatening the distribution of food products in the state and assured the members of the organized private sector that from today, Wednesday, there will be additional development, presence, and patrol 24/7 of mobile policemen, the military and paramilitary personnel in Lagos State. The security architecture is being laid out by the Assistant Inspector General of Police. The security agencies have been briefed to act professionally and responsibly, while businesses were encouraged to be more security conscious and take proactive steps to protect their staff and properties. The OPS members commended the governor for the proactive steps he has taken to address the challenges facing businesses in the state and briefed him on emerging threats to business continuity during the time of the lockdown. The issues brought up to the governor's attention include security, the stimulus for businesses, the need for banks to scale up increased operational skills, the fact that most of the police checkpoints are now ex- extortion points. According to the CEOs, businesses in the state are faced with a worsened problem of security situation and risk of escalating civil disturbance. They noted that risk of attack on the branded company trucks by hoodlums is highly populated, have waned supplies to retail mills and outlets. For the retail market, the inability of suppliers to transport supplies to shopping malls and retail outlets have remained a big concern in view of the worsened security situations that is facing the state as a result of the coronavirus. The CEOs also called on the state government to intensify the publicity of the 28 days emergency market setup in different schools to boost pro- the economy. The CEO asked the state government to consider specific stimulus and palliatives for businesses, noting the needs for banks to scale up their services instead of current skeletal services they are rendering during the lockdown, which had hindered smooth business operations. Also, with the volume of cash transaction that is ongoing, it will be necessary for the state governor to speak on the governors to speak to the governor of the CBN to suspend the charges on cash deposits and also relax the embargo on cash on check clearance, the CEOs said. The CEOs added that companies in need of packaging materials, especially pharmaceuticals, were facing a paucity of materials as all companies producing the packaging materials were not allowed to operate during the time of the lockdown order. It is important for the Nigerian Customs Service to give priority to the clearance of food, raw materials, drugs, pharmaceuticals. This is presently not the case. There have been reports of frustration of companies' trucks and delivery van by the police, even when necessary means of identifications are provided. There is an urgent need to stop the excessiveness of police, as most of the markets are closed. There is the need to assist wholesalers to take their products from warehouses in the closed market to the retail outlet. There is the need for Lagos State Governor to assist in reaching out to other state governments on the lockdown to ensure free movement of essential goods and provision of security for organizations, the CEOs said. They are also expressed concern about whether the food and materials donated by corporational organizations and individuals will reach the targeted group of most vulnerable and elderly people. The governor, however, assured them that there is ongoing engagement with over 200 local government food vendors in Lagos to provide at least one meal a day to people in desperate and deserted neighborhood. He added, government has identified religious and political leaders in all local government area and the local council development area. They will serve as distribution points for bulk food source. This is to dis- decentralize the food distribution activities of Lagos State government and also complement the efforts data collection is ongoing to the usage and to be sure that the facilities and cash transfer to youth and residents of Lagos gets to them. Interest rates for small micro businesses will also be looked at. All arranged and impounded vehicles during the period of the lockdown will be released at the end of the lockdown without payment of any penalty, free of charge. Well, my people, it goes on and on what the government of Lagos State has put together, especially at this time, to help the people. And he was speaking to business owners, the CEOs, on what will happen after the whole lockdown. Lagos, now don't hear congratulations. Work is in place to make sure that life return and business return to things, business return to business as usual. Don't forget to thumbs up for us. Subscribe if you never subscribe. God bless you. Have a good day.